carried Woolly's cri de coeur to his trained ears. Woolly seemed to take it as a matter of course that her prayers would be answered. If she had known the word paramedic, she might even have been more specific in her request, although, as it turned out, she didn't need to be. I am a person of faith or a religious fanatic, depending on whom you ask. I believe absolutely in God made manifest in love, but I can't explain, let alone emulate, my daughter's confidence in life's beneficence. When in doubt, I reflexively anticipate the worst. Pessimism meshes well with my primary ministry, which is to serve as chaplain to the main warden service. I provide support and comfort to game wardens and civilians at the scenes of the various outdoor calamities to which game wardens respond: snowmobile accidents, freshwater boating accidents and drownings, hunting accidents, suicides, wilderness search and rescue operations, and, occasionally, a homicide. No one needs a chaplain when the outcome is likely to be good, so quite a lot of my work deals with death. Or, to put it differently, and as I prefer to think of it, I bear witness to the ways in which love resurrects itself in the face of loss. It is a great honor to be present to a stranger's grief, to play even a small part in the most intimate, excruciating, and transformative chapter in a person's and family's history. I appreciate the clarity and frankness of those whose loved ones have died. Death just strips away all the bullshit, declared a hospital chaplain I know, approvingly. Having written at length about death already, I realized that it must be possible to describe how love, real love, God's love, manifests itself in other areas of life, those in which everyone involved continues breathing, certainly a more cheerful topic. I've been married and widowed, betrayed and betrothed. Moreover, as a woman of the cloth, I am often called on to advise others about how to enter into, be content within, or extract themselves from the married state. At frequent intervals, I preside over the nuptial ceremonies of neighbors, friends, and game wardens. Write what you know, they say. On the other hand, far from encouraging us to strip away what is trivial and false, marriage starts out with the expensive theatrics of a wedding. If national statistics hold for the couples who ask me to join them in holy matrimony, 50% of them will end up divorced. The more surprising statistic I offer to the eager affianced is this: 100% of marriages will end. So what was I thinking? Marriage isn't a cheerful subject at all. I, of all people, should know this. My young late husband Drew was killed in a car accident, and friends, my parents and my sister, have been divorced. Many good friends and colleagues are making second and even third attempts at this putatively happy state. Whence their woolly-ish, senseless confidence? Why are they not rushing to join monasteries and nunneries? This would be the sensible response to the pain that, once endured, promises convincingly of more to come. Instead, we stand, or stand again, in a place made holy by this reliable human lunacy, and we offer heartfelt prayers in the direction of a sky that has already demonstrated its indifference to heartbreak. Our mothers and brothers smile, our sisters weep, and little children scatter flower petals at our feet as if what we are doing makes sense. But it makes no sense. It is crazy to marry. It's nuts to love. It's crazy to risk loving even the mother, the brother, the matron of honor. It's insane to love at all. God help us, we do it anyway. Once upon a time, a man named Paul wrote a letter to a fledgling congregation of Christians at Corinth. He wrote in Koine Greek and included lines that, unbeknownst to him, were destined to be quoted at millions of Christian wedding ceremonies, concluding with the line that begins, "And now faith, hope, and love abide." The word Paul used for love was agape, later translated into the Latin caritas, from which we get our English word charity, the word used to describe a certain kind of giving. It is the needy, the unfortunate, the poor and dependent who require charity, generally in the form of money or material assistance. So when the King James Bible says,